thank everybody for liking, comment, spending time with me. Let's watch these videos. Let's run it up. Let's go. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about this video down below.
Crazy. And it's like that for miles. It's like that in every fucking direction. Everywhere you look is like that. Except for the small areas that have power. Everywhere you look, it's pitch black fucking dark.
I want to send out prayers out to everybody in Gary, Indiana, dealing with blackouts.
And we're
Been
going
over 12
on
days
about a
with no help.
motherfucking week. So come get ready with me as I go in my house, load my fucking pew-pew because people are robbing people for generators, and put new batteries in my flashlight as we navigate the fucking apocalypse. This is my dog Carter, by the way, and you can see literally I'm able to buy a fucking beat. Alright, for starters, we got the Walmart special.
What's going on, everybody? We back with another reaction.
They come with batteries, so I don't have to buy anymore, but I do have extra because I am on day 9 without power.
I want to say it's a shame what's going on in Gary, Indiana. They lost power for more than 12 days. Hopefully they got their power back on and everybody's alright.
That the power probably won't be on until Friday at 11:59.
Weather's still acting crazy all around the world.
So we'll probably go a total of 11 days without power if they don't extend it. We got absolutely destroyed in northwest Indiana. Winds were up to 120 miles an hour where I was at. We had some tree damage on a fence, but nothing major, thank goodness. And we are safe, but we are still struggling without power. It has been very stressful and just a very tough situation to be in. So I'm still going to take a pause. Let's talk about Gary, Indiana, the home of Michael Jackson and the Jacksons. How it has not had power for 8-9 days now. So I'm from the Midwest, as many of you all know. I'm from Chicago. So my people hit me up from Chicago, and they were like, there was like a really bad tornado, and my friend here was like, "Did you hear about the tornado?" And so the tornado apparently was really bad, especially in the suburbs and the south side. And I guess it hit Gary. And Gary, Indiana is very close to Chicago. It's about 45 minutes to an hour away from Chicago, depending on where you live in Chicago. And it's predominantly black. And so the fact that it's without power is definitely like quote unquote environmental racism or whatever you want to call it. We're going to let Keith Lee speak about it. I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
Gary, Indiana been without power for 8 days. We was talking about doing a food tour in the Midwest because we're going to Chicago next year for our festival. How we gonna do a food tour in the Midwest and Gary ain't had no power and ain't nobody talking about it? I, for one, have not seen anybody else outside of Gary, Indiana talk about what's going on in Gary, Indiana. And I don't like it. And if you know me, you know I put my money where my mouth is. So today alone, we've been on the phone with the mayor's office to see if there's ways we can get involved. We've been on the phone with Salvation Army to see if we can get a Salvation Army truck and just drive around and pass out necessities, goods, anything that we can get our hands on. Now, I'm not only making this video to say, if you in Indiana and you know any ways we can get involved, please let me know. I'm also making this video to say, I think this should be national news. And it's crazy to me that it's not being talked about. All the stuff y'all talk about on social media nowadays, everybody got a think piece on everything. Why not a think piece on the fact that communities that look like myself...
This is big breaking news. An emergency power grid alert has been issued for 14 different states, and we are already seeing blackouts spreading across the country in multiple different states right now. There's over 500,000 people without power currently inside the United States. So let's get into all the details here. You guys can see the map behind me. 14 different states are under this advisory right now. Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, even little parts of Minnesota are under this alert right now. Right? You guys can also see here, there's over 542,000 people that are without power. Currently, we have 220,000 people without power in Hawaii right now. 48,000 in Hawaii County, 17,000 in Maui, 151,000 in Honolulu County, and 3,000 in Kauai County. All right, so these blackouts are spreading across the country, and Southwest Power Pool is now warning that these could spread to more states. You guys can see here, it says the East Balancing Authority area resource advisory declared effective Sunday, August 16th at 12 p.m. noon until an anticipated end time of Wednesday, August 19th at 8 p.m. All right, so this is going on until Wednesday. They're warning that resources are being conserved and there could be escalations where people need to conserve their energy. That's actually already happening right now in places like Colorado. Let's listen to this woman here that said she wasn't able to turn her thermostat down below 79 degrees. Let's listen to this really quick.
It was 79 and I wanted to put my daughter to bed and it had a little warning that said you are not allowed to lower your thermostat set point because the energy grid in your regional area is stressed. And I took a picture of it and I posted it on social media and I was very annoyed because I was thinking, hey, I understand why this is happening, but you know, the average consumer is just going to see you're not allowed to control your own air conditioner in your own house without a reason other than the energy grid is stressed. And B, there needs to be, you know, especially for sensitive communities, an easier opt-out feature. So I was able to find one, but I think there always needs to be an opt-out feature for infants, for elderly people, for people that have health conditions. It's literally not safe to have a utility not allow you to cool or heat your house.
All right, so you guys heard that there. She was saying that she wasn't able to turn the temperature below 79 degrees. This was the other day in Colorado due to a heat wave that was hitting Denver and parts of Colorado. You guys can see here, there's extreme heat advisories being issued for these states that are under the power grid alert, like Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana. All these areas are under extreme heat warnings, and the power grid could be strained in this region.
I want to thank everybody for liking, comment, and spending time with me. Let's watch these videos. Let's run it up. Let's go. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about this video down below.
Check the timeline. 1828. American Dictionary of the English Language. An American. Adjective pertaining to America. American. A noun. A native of America. Originally applied to the Aboriginals. Or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans.
Pow.
You co-hosted the World Music Awards with her. What do you remember most about her?
Her curious spirit and how happy and joyous she is because that's her memory, right?
Yeah.
And you want to keep that going? I gotta tell you, man, I just can't stand how many young people are leaving us lately. It's disheartening, and it's making me think, like, what's going on? Yeah, it's not normal.
And it's young talent. She was I forgot that she was only 36.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to speculate about anything, but it's weird, you know? Just in general, the amount and the volume of it since 2010 to now is just a lot.
Roman Empire is remembering that one guy that sued the Pepsi company because he found a mouse in his Mountain Dew, and he lost the case because Pepsi was able to prove that a mouse would completely dissolve in a can of Mountain Dew within a couple days. And it takes more than a couple days for the cans to get out of the factory. My Roman Empire.
Kelly was the only one prosecuted.
All right, I thought I was just going to take a closer look into this timeline. I didn't realize how heated I was going to get the deeper I got into this timeline. Now, the more pictures that I pull up from 2009, the bigger problems arise. Plus, I have some clips that you guys need to see.
This festival was his hunting ground.
Like I said, I didn't realize how upset I was going
by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. and to be walked down, down the stairs. She physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this.
And she explained the experience as having to wait for that woman to leave the room and then having to fight her way out of that room and having to find a place to hide on that boat because she knew that nobody there was going to feel sorry for her because it seemed like a normal thing.
And then I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide. And I bolted and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. On a boat. There was no jumping.
You can send in trips of purchase from any Glamour Gals collection. Glamour Gals! Doll, party place, fancy fireworks, the showplace collector's case, each sold separately. You can send in trips of purchase from any
Now, if I right now decided that I wanted to play Monopoly with you, and for 400 rounds of playing Monopoly, I didn't allow you to have any money, I didn't allow you to have anything on the board, I didn't allow for you to have anything. And then we played another 50 rounds of Monopoly, and everything that you gained and you earned while you were playing that round of Monopoly was taken from you. That was Tulsa. That was Rosewood. Those are places where we built black economic wealth, where we were self-sufficient, where we owned our stores, where we owned our property, and they burned them to the ground. So that's 450 years. So for 400 rounds of Monopoly, you don't get to play at all. Not only do you not get to play, you have to play on the behalf of the person that you're playing against. You have to play and make money and earn wealth for them, and then you have to turn it over to them. So then for 50 years, you finally get a little bit and you're allowed to play, and every time that they don't like the way that you're playing, or that you're catching up, or that you're doing something to be self-sufficient, they burn your game. They burn your cards. They burn your Monopoly money. And then, finally, at the release and the onset of that, they allow you to play and they say, okay, now you catch up. Now, at this point, the only way you're going to catch up in the game is if the person shares the wealth, correct? But what if every time you share the wealth, then there's psychological warfare against you to say, oh, you're an equal opportunity hire. So if I played 400 rounds of Monopoly with you and I had to play and give you every dime that I made, and then for 50 years, every time that I played, if you didn't like what I did, you got to burn it like they did in Tulsa and like they did in Rosewood, how can you win? How can you win? You can't win. The game is fixed. So when they say, why do you burn down the community? Why do you burn down your own neighborhood? It's not ours. We don't own anything. We don't own anything. Trevor Noah said it so beautifully last night. There's a social contract that we all have, that if you steal or if I steal, then the person who is the authority comes in and they fix the situation. But
if you acknowledge that a UFO is real, man-made or ET, the first question is going to be, how is it operating? When that's asked, it will be answered, because we have the answers. And that's answered, it's goodbye oil, petrodollar, your public utilities, hydropower, solar, nuclear power, internal combustion engines in your car, jet engines, rockets, all of it, bang. Obsolete. And we're talking hundreds of trillions of dollars in commodities that are traded on the Chicago Board of Trade. You need coal, you don't need oil. So you can't have this subject come out without it also bringing out the sciences and technologies behind it, which is why they're desperate to keep it secret and to scare people with it and create all kinds of false flag things. The reason the secrecy is so entrenched, if you acknowledge that a UFO is real, man-made or ET,
that's it. There you go. That's what they're saying it is. And if you don't know what that is 3I Atlas. You know the comet that some say is a mothership filled with aliens that are coming to fight us and kick our ass? Well, that's it. That's what they're saying it is. I fucking can't. Look at the situation now. If that's the mothership, we're cooked. Forget about the Venom alien that's in Panama chilling in fucking freezers. That's a real problem.
Look at that shit, dog. Sabrina, hurry, come. Holy shit, dog, it's a fucking meteor. It's a fucking meteor, dog. Holy shit, where'd it go? Oh my god.
You just gave me a heart attack,
Oh my
dude.
god, that was fucking sick. Dog, that's aliens. That's aliens.
What the fuck is that?
That's aliens coming to the fucking Tyler.
What? What the
Tyler.
fuck is that?
Tyler.
What the fuck is
Tyler.
that?
What the fuck is going on?
They're going sideways.
They're going sideways. They ain't even following no more.
Look at those, they're just flying up.
Hey, look at this green dot on my camera, Tyler. Look at the green dot.
What the fuck?
Look at the green dot.
I see it.
Tyler, what the fuck is going on? They're standing there. They're hovering there. Look, they're red. They're red. They're red. They're red. They're red.
What the fuck, dude?
I got that
Those
shit on
ain't
video.
meteors, bro. Look,
No.
that one's flying sideways.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Tyler. Holy shit. What is going on right now?
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're zigzagging
Yeah,
across
dude,
the
what
sky.
the fuck?
I wish I had shoes on. I don't have no shoes on.
Tyler, these things are flying,
What
bro.
the fuck is that in the sky? It's flying.
Look, that one just appeared out of nowhere. What's that? Go legs, pink, right here.
Dude, look at the fucking formation, bro.
She's inside.
Oh man, now it looks like an alien one.
What the?
Thank everybody for liking, comment, spending time with me. Let's go. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about this video down below.
That looked crazy. Is that a plane? What is that?
I want to send our prayers out to everybody. What's going on, everybody? Back with another reaction.
Is that a shooting star? No. I'm gonna literally be no way. No freaking way. No, literally there's like glitter around it. I'm not even kidding you. There's like glitter around it. Is it
I
multiple?
want y'all to let me know what y'all
Are we
think
being
about this
attacked?
video down below.